Let's welcome him up with a big round of applause.
어색하네요.
This is a little awkward.
식구님 여러분 안녕하십니까?
Hello, brothers and sisters.
오늘은 하루는 어떠셨나요?
How was your day?
저는 오늘 하루하루가
Every day,
길어질수록
if a day gets longer and longer,
이어져 옵니다.
my heart aches.
그리고
As if it's
어머님의
trapped.
빈자리가
And
시리게 아파온다고 생각합니다.
true mother who's not, knowing that true mother's not here, truly
그러한 아픔에도 불구하고
gives my heart
저희가 더욱더 이 상황
soreness. Despite such pain,
아파오면 올수록
the greater pain we receive, greater suffering that we feel,
가족이
we,
더욱
Unification family, must stick together,
서로의 온기가
stick stronger, and we should become the warmth to each other.
그래서 제가
So,
본 인사를 들어가기 전에
before I go into
서로에게
main message,
어머님의 사랑을
why don't we
생각하면서 한번 인사하는 게
offer
어떨까
greetings to each
생각합니다.
other, thinking about true mother's
안녕하십니까?
love. Hello.
오늘 하루 밥은 잘
How
드셨습니까?
did you eat well today?
오늘 하루는 괜찮았습니까?
How was your day? Was your day okay?
당연히
Of course,
밝게 웃으면서 서로에게 인사는 못하지만
we may not be able to brightly
진정
smile and greet
어머님의
each
사랑을
other,
생각하면
but if we think about true mother's love, her true love,
한 가족이라고 생각하면서
we should
서로를
think
위해서 밝게
somehow
웃을 수
that we
있다고
are one
생각합니다.
family, and I'm certain that we can be able to smile
식구님 여러분,
at each other. My brothers and sisters,
현재 저희
right
상황을
now,
돌아보면서
as we reflect
저는
current our
어머니께서 주신
situation,
말씀 중에
amongst true mother's words,
10년
the 10th year of
10월
Cheonryeol,
21일
July 21st heavenly calendar, as she looked at
주신
heavenly Japan, the incident heavenly Japan,
떠올리게 됩니다.
I remember her words at that
어머니께서
time.
이렇게 말씀하셨습니다.
This is what true mother said at the end.
두려워 말라.
Do not worry, do not fear.
강하고 담대하게
With boldness, with strength, move forward.
기필코 산통은 지나간다.
The labor pain will absolutely be
그러나
past.
희망찬
So
신일본의 옥동자를 탄생할 때까지
until heavenly Japan will give birth to the heavenly children,
나가라.
the hopeful child, go
승리하자.
forward with boldness, with strength. Let's make victory.
저는 이 말씀을 떠올리면서
As I
성찰을
remember
하면서
these words, as I meditated on these words, reflected on these words
저희의
truly
상황, 저희의 현실에
fit
걸맞는 말씀이라고 생각합니다.
into our situation, into what we're facing.
어머님께서 옥에 들어가신 지 8일이라고 됐다고 하셨죠?
You said that it's been 8 days since your mother
그 하루
has been kept in the detention center. Every day
하늘에게는
for heaven,
만물과 같은 산통일 것이라고
I'm
생각합니다.
certain it will be like a labor pain of 10,000 year long for heaven. For us and for heaven,
너무나도
it
잊지
is
못할 만큼
truly
고통스러운 산통일
pain
것이라고
that is
생각합니다.
unbelievable.
저희에게는 1분 1초가
Every minute, every second for us
100년 같겠지만 하늘에게는 1년 1초
feels like a year, 100 years. But for heaven, every minute, every second, every day,
만년
it'll be like 10,000, 100,000.
언급의 세월로 느껴질 것이라고 생각합니다.
Millions of years.
그러나 더욱 더 얘기하기 전에 하나 저의 일화에 대해서 나누려고 합니다.
Before I move on, I would like to share a story of my story.
둘의 아버지가 되지 않았습니다.
Now I am a father of two
이
children.
이야기는
This story,
정아가 태어날 때 얘기를 여러분.
I would like to share a story when Chonga was born.
제 와이프가
My wife,
정아를 낳았을 때 얘기인데
it was a story of my wife when she gave birth to Chonga.
도
On that day,
저에게는 충격적이면서도 아픈 기억이었습니다.
it was truly a day
갑자기 새벽에 아내는
for a shocking day and very sorrowful day for me.
아프다고
In early morning, my wife said she's in pain. She was crying in pain.
이 시골에
And in this
차를 어떻게 부르고
countryside, how
걱정해도
I worried that how can I call the ambulance, and somehow we were able to go to hospital.
근데 처음에는
But at first,
그렇게까지 막 죽을 만큼 아파 보이진 않았습니다.
she didn't look as if she's dying. I see many mothers, so labor pain, I'm pretty sure
저보다 훨씬 더
you would
잘 느끼지
understand
않았습니다.
more. You already felt, I didn't feel it before, so I'm pretty sure you know it better.
그러나 처음에
But
왔을 때는
when
당연히 아프죠.
when it came, it truly hurt, right?
그러나 5분,
But after 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
그리고 1시간이
and an hour,
될수록
the
제가 옆에
longer the duration of time, I was watching my wife right next to her,
그
and
울음소리가 얼마나 더
I heard my wife crying,
고통스럽게
and it truly, in my ears, it was truly painful to hear.
지나면 지날수록
The more time
마지막에는
passes, at the end,
5분에 한 번씩
every 5 minutes,
꽉 잡고
she held my my hand
깨물고
tightly.
아파하다가
She was in pain that she cannot even scream.
다시금
She
어머니 와서 또 다시 기절하고
she knocked out, and that 5 minutes came back,
저는
and she endured
돕는다고
through it,
왔지만
and she knocked out again. And although I came there, I was there with her as her husband, but all I could do was to watch and cheer for her.
제 와이프가 죽지
I
않을까
was helplessness.
아이가 죽지 않을까
I felt
나는
like I
아무것도
couldn't help it.
못하는가
What can I do anything? Would my wife be able to survive? Would my child be able to survive? Only thing
하늘에 기도를 하는
I
것밖에
can do
없었습니다.
was to offer prayer
그러나
to
다행히
heaven.
여러분들도 알겠지만
But fortunately,
제
as you all know, my
딸은
daughter
태어났죠.
was born very healthily.
근데 그 산통의 경험 그 기억을
But
하면서
as I remembered that labor pain that my wife had to go through, I thought,
가질지 솔직히 많이
to be honest, I had a lot of fear of having another baby. But my wife
저에게
later,
그 순간에
at that moment,
그 순간을 좀 심정적으로 설명해 주더라고요.
she actually explained to me very
이런
the
말을
moment
했습니다.
artistically. This is what she said.
그 순간에 엄마는
Right at that moment,
고통 속에서도
even
힘을 다해
at
아이를
even despite
위해
such pain,
멈추지 않고
I didn't give up for my
생명의
child,
탄생을 위해 힘낸다.
and I put the effort, all the efforts
때로는
to give
정말로
a
포기하고
birth to a
싶은
life.
모습도 보았고,
Of course, sometimes I saw her, she wanted to
의사
give up.
선생님께 제발 이걸 멈추게 해달라고 하는 모습도 보았지만
I even saw my wife asking doctor to stop this pain, but her, as a
그
mother,
아이를 위해서 절대
for her
포기하지
child,
않는다.
she never gives up,
그 아이의
gave up.
탄생을 위해서
For the birth of their child,
걸고서라도
even if it
힘을
means
다했습니다.
that she risked her life, she would put
그러나
all her
거기서 멈추지
power, energy. But she didn't stop there. There were more.
그러나 갑자기 저에게 아이의
But
입장을
suddenly,
생각해 보라는 겁니다.
She asked me, think about in your child's perspective. And I said, how can I know?
남자니까 그렇게 생각할 수도 있어요.
You know, as a male, I might be thinking this way. I'm sorry. But suddenly she says,
그 아이의 입장에서 생각해 보면
If you think from child's perspective,
온몸이 짓눌리는 그 고통 속에서
within the pain where
아무것도
he-
보이지 않는
the baby feel like it's crushing down, in that darkness where the baby cannot see
그
anything,
목적지를 향해
baby have
나아가고
to be patient and strive to reach the destination. Even that baby,
엄마가 힘을 줄 때
just as
자기가
mother
짓눌리고 그 고통이 있는데도
put pressures,
끝까지 포기하지
put strength
않고 나아간다.
to push the baby out,
그래서 그
baby
아이에게 감사해야
have to
돼서
go through that tight
얘기해
area.
주었습니다. 그러니까
So we
제가
should be
이
grateful to our to
아내의
child
얘기를
as well.
들으면서
And upon hearing these messages, I thought something
입장을
else.
들어보게 되니까
As I listened to two different perspectives, mother and
이런
child,
생각이 들더라고요.
this is what I thought.
그 산통의 시간에
During the labor
아이와
pain,
엄마는 그 순간에
mom and child, right at that moment,
하게 되면
if one of them gives up, then both would die.
엄마가 아픔에 인내를 못하고 포기하게
If
되면
Mother
아이와
cannot be
어머니에게
patient,
죽음이고
cannot endure through the pain, and that would
아이가
bring
그 고통을
death to
감내하지
child. And if child does not
엄마를
endure
생각하지
through the
않고
pain, does not think about mother,
엄마를 위해서 세상에 나아가겠다는 그
And
생각을 하지 않고
do not think about coming out to this world in that fear, in that pain. If baby gives up,
같이
then mother
죽겠구나라고.
and child both would die.
그러니까 그 예전 아내가 저에게
So
해준 이야기를 떠올리게 될 때
when I reflect about what my wife said,
저의 현재를 생각하게 됩니다.
I could think of us
현재 하늘의 이
right
상황과
now.
제가 들은 이 설명이 너무나도
This
유사하다.
the description that I just shared, and heaven's situation is exactly the same.
어머님께서
That's what I
일본의
felt.
산통
True mother,
말한 것과 같이
just as True Mother said, Mother
지금
Nation
하루하루
is in labor pain. Every day, heaven
산통하고
is
있습니다.
going through this labor pain.
저희 통일가 식구 여러분들
Our-
아프지 않습니까?
Our family members, aren't you in pain?
앞이 안 보이지 않습니까? 두렵지
Do you
않습니까?
see the future? Isn't your sight dark?
그리고
Don't you feel
어머님께서
fear? And our mother,
그 옥중에서도
even in that cell, even in that
그
detention
산통을
center,
견뎌내고 있지 않습니까?
she is enduring through the labor pain, isn't she?
저희 홀리마다 하는
Our Holy Mother Han,
그래도 그 모든 아픔 속에서도
despite such pain and suffering,
옥중에서
the cell,
사랑을 보여주고 계십니다.
tension cell, she is showing love.
그 어두운 죽음과 같은
In
곳에서
A dark place like death,
인내를 하며
she
옥동자가
is waiting
탄생하기를
patiently until the heaven's child to be resurrected. I believe she's waiting for that moment.
그러면
If that is the case, as her children,
어떻게 하실 겁니까?
what should we do? What are you going to do?
이 순간 저희
At
앞에는
this moment in front of us,
산통 속에 있는 아이와 같은 너무나도 아프고
there's a child
짓눌리고
who is being crushed
어두운
down,
현실만 있습니다.
being in pain, and seeing only darkness ahead of us.
이 어려운 현실에
In this dark time,
그렇다면
then
엄마는
mother,
산통을 견뎌내면서
as mother endures the labor
인내를
pain,
하고 있다면
if
저희는
she is patiently waiting, are we going to separate?
저희는 두려워할 것입니까?
Are we going to have fear?
저희는 절망할 것입니까?
Are we going to be in despair?
그렇게 하면
If we have such heart, if we act such way, only
산통
end of the
속에서는
road is death. In that labor pain,
아이는
mother and child,
마음이 온전히
They-
하나가 되어야 합니다.
Mother and child must become absolutely one in heart.
지금 이 순간에도 어머니께서
Even
인내하고
at this
계십니다.
moment, mother is patiently waiting.
그러나 저희 한번 생각해 봅시다.
But let's think about this for a moment.
어머님께서
You know, our mother,
이 시련에 들어서기 전에
before she entered this trial,
주신 말씀을 한번 기억해 봅시다.
let us remember what true mother told us. What was it?
내 걱정하지 말고
Don't worry
내
about
걱정하지
me.
마세요.
Don't worry about me.
나를 위해 기도하지
Don't
마세요.
pray for me.
여러분과 여러분의
Pray, offer prayer and devotion for you, your family, and Unification Church, Unification family,
그리고 하늘 부모님의
And
뜻이
for-
이루어질 수 있도록
and for the will of heavenly parents to be fulfilled.
하늘 부모님의 뜻이
Heavenly parents' will to be fulfilled.
기도하고
Offer prayer
드리고
and offer devotion.
정성 드리기를 바랍니다.
That's what she wants from us.
축복 가정 여러분 사랑합니다.
Blessed families, I love you.
사랑뿐이었습니다.
It was only love. Her message was only love.
그럼 다시 한번 물어보겠습니다.
Then let me ask you again.
어머니께서 이러한 심정을 가지면서
True mother had this world of her
시련에 들어서
such heart. She entered
여러분,
this trial, our brothers and sisters.
저희는 절망할 겁니까?
Are we going to be in despair?
저희는 절망할 겁니까?
Are we going to in despair?
나뉠 겁니까?
Are we going to separate?
흩어져 버릴 겁니까?
Are we going to scatter?
저희는 이 상황을 두려워할 겁니까?
Are we going to have fear about this situation?
이 순간에
Right at this moment,
저희가 어머님을 살리고 싶다는 마음이 있다면
if you truly have the heart to save our true
살리고
mother,
싶다면
if you truly want to save
하나뿐인
mother, there's only one way.
어머님께서 가지신 그 마음가짐을
The heart that true mother has, the attitude that true mother has, let's
내 걱정하지 마세요.
put that into our
내
heart.
걱정하지 말라고.
Please do not worry about me.
자신을 위해 기도하지 말라고.
Let's not pray for ourselves.
저희가 오로지 기도하는 것은
Only thing that we need to pray about
참 어머님,
is
참 어머니께서 사랑하시는
true mother, is
구
the member that true mother loves, this unification family, and lastly, this world.
하늘 부모님 뜻이 이루어질 수 있도록
For heavenly parents' will to be accomplished, that
그거 하나뿐입니다.
these are
어머님께서는 이
only things that we should pray
십자가를
about.
전에
Before true mother bore this cross,
저희에게
true mother told us
그렇게 알려주셨습니다.
straightforward.
그럼 이 산통과 같은 앞도 보이지 않고
In this dark hour where we only see despair and fear, during this labor pain, if we truly want to be born as a heavenly children, in 천일국, we must become one with Holy Spirit, substantial Holy Spirit. And just like Jesus' time, Jesus resurrected in front of disciples, he bestowed the holy fire of Holy Spirit. What did the disciples do? They resurrected through that holy fire. They stood before the world, stood firmly, boldly, and moved forward. They repented too. Of course, they feared. Of course, they had time to despair. But in the end, even Jesus, even the disciples, they put down themselves, and only for heaven's will, they went out to the world boldly, with life or death determination, with absolute investment of oneself, just as true mother has resolved that heart of life or death determination, full investment to practice, I myself
어머님과 하나 되어서
will become one with substantial Holy Spirit, Holy Mother Han, our true mother. In front of the world,
부활을 보여주어야 된다고 생각합니다.
I believe we need to show
아주
the resurrection through Holy Spirit. Our resurrection.
그러니
So
진정으로
truly,
만을 바라보면서
let us only look at our true mother. Let us forgive each other. Let us love each other and let us become one.
서로 용서를 하고
Let us forgive.
사랑을
Let us love.
세상에 보여줍시다.
Let us show to the world that we
흔들리지 않고
will never be shaken.
두렵더라도
Even though we have fear, we will stand up again.
절대적으로 저희
We will absolutely
어머님 하늘
become one with Holy Mother Han, our true mother, Heavenly Parent, our true parents. Let us become one with them. Let us show to the world. Let us move forward.
그러면 어머님께서 일본에 주신 말씀과 같이
Just as true mother gave words to Heavenly Japan, if we do not fear, if we move forward with boldness and strength, this labor pain will pass certainly.
일본에게 얘기한 것처럼
Just as true mother told Heavenly Japan, we will pass this time as well. And
희망찬 천일국의 옥동자는 탄생합니다.
and very hopeful heavenly child of Chonigu will be born. We must believe. We must have absolute conviction. True mother right now
자신을 목구와 마음을 생하시기에
is bearing the cross to show to the world, to prove
같은 마음
to us, we too should have the same heart
강하게 담대하게
to move forward with boldness and strength.
하늘 부모님의 섭리를 위해서 승리.
For let us make victory for heaven's
감사합니다.
providence. Thank you.
네, 저희 축복 가정들이 참